Div 2, now Div 1 team would leave a lot to be desired. We'll see how these two teams face off in game number 2 with Big Up and Lacoste.
Thank you very much. Coming into game 2, Ooredoo Thunder's trying to get it done with a Nat-style draft. Now, if you're looking at this game, would you take a Nat-style draft or would you take a Quinn-style draft? I mean, the question is really 50-50 in my eyes.
Just love saying Goal Frenzy. Thank you, Suns fan and Synderen. They kind of started this trend. Ace getting cooked.
Oh, there's the hook. Ace. Well, they're trying to be the exterminators of this spider, and they will. Omar getting first blood. That works. You know, that'll make me eat my words that I said in my head. I was structuring the sentence, waiting to...
99% of the time, definitely not Skyrat Mage. Omar was the one who got the first blood, and now Ace in trouble again.
Yeah, Ace getting a little bit low, needs to survive this, but TA2000 going in when they've got themselves
They're not done.
Frostbite. And Tofu needs to be very careful about where his positioning is.
If Kaori had enough mana to use another Frostbite build when he's playing the
Ace?
Same matchup, Ace.
Telekinesis to throw him onto the Crystal Maiden, but Kaori's still moving forward, and they've got the Frostbite again. They're staying on top of this Broodmother, and while they've got the hook, they'll get the kill. They'll look for Tofu, and they don't have another hook. They don't have a lot of mana on Kaori.
This might be a double kill for Tofu.
TA2000.
Or he just might die.
5 seconds.
He used that magic one hook. Available in a couple of seconds. Ring of Health on Pudge. Getting some extra tangos and the raindrop.
I almost wanted to say that Kaori's kind of standing forward, hoping he dies, and then get a TP mid. Like, he's giving me that feeling like, you know, whatever. I'm done. Telekinesis. You don't want to lose both, though, and...
I was not wrong. Double kill eventually.
Yeah, you got it.
I thought he might go for it, but kind of lost the vision. Both OT members hiding in the trees.
Shot with a cookie up top on Celery. And a scatter blast to get the kill into the
Goal
Enchantress.
Frenzy.
That worked out. And Omar, one shot from dead. The enchanted Warpine Raider is going to get that kill for Celery while he's respawning. That's fun. He didn't actually end up TPing mid. This isn't exactly like the last game where Game Gladiators in the early parts of the game were playing it across the river. So kind of seeing them maybe be a little bit further back as they do lose Nefrit on the side of Ooredoo Thunders as Duraccio finally gets that kill into the Sapphire. He's been trying to get that for a little while. And does Fade Bolt, right clicks coming in, Fairy Fire. He'll survive, turns it around, has the Frostbite, they'll hit the hook. Ace now hit with the Crystal Nova. Can they get the kill onto the Broodmother and maybe also Tofu? They're chasing this Rubik. That's going to be one. They'll look for a second, but Tofu has got himself that wand.
Kaori does have Frostbite. Raindrop.
Frostbite. Duraccio. Concussive shot, and these arcane bolts hitting him, so doing some damage as he'll cut through the trees with that Quelling Blade. And they've got Noob coming over. They might get 2. Ace just came back. Ooh, another Astral Step. Tofu low. Tofu dead. Double kill here for Noob. Getting them both. And Ace, well, he's going to be taking the long walk back because that TP's on cooldown for another 45 seconds.
Oh, who's only level 4. Ace's game looking really rough right now.
Astral Step aggression from Noob as Tofu came in. Dream Coil on the ground and doesn't avoid the Illusory Orb, so that with the Fade Bolt, the right-click damage coming through, Noob is going to die to Tofu. Played aggressive on that and kind of paid the price for it. Leave Kaori by himself to try and get an early level 6. It's 7 minutes 40 seconds into the game, and this is a Crystal Maiden that's almost level 6.
This is pretty nuts. 3 points in Frostbite. Once he comes back to the bottom lane, Duraccio, Goal Frenzy, behind enemy lines.
Infest
nicely done.
And kills Nefrit, but now they've got the silence, the Astral Step. He comes around to try and get the kill. The Aether Remnant lands. Can they kill Duraccio? Oh, Omar walked back, and he's going to die here. Duraccio gets a double kill, but it will lose his life to Noob. That is not exactly the trade you want if you're OT. And Kaori dropped Quinn over mid.
Should be a kill. Omar will refill the bottle. Omar does have a point in silence, but I'm not sure if it's enough to kill Puck. They might need another one. Gotta go for Tofu instead.
Yeah, that's a quick kill to get, and at least they get something, especially with the fact that Tofu had just been sitting there mid for so long. Well, you are just going to get stuck if you do. Ace trying to run, hook hit. He's regenning. Quinn's here. Dream Coil a lot.
So
Not
close.
enough. And under the tower, Tofu sniping and stealing another kill again. That Fade Bolt is a finishing blow a lot.
This is also Arcane Rune. TP Arcane Rune.
Now Omar comes in. And, well, this isn't great here for Noob. A lot of damage being done. Frostbite again onto the Rubik. They've got Celery over to the side with the silencer for the Waning Rift. There's the silence from the Skywrath Mage onto this Puck, but just don't have the damage, and they will lose Noob. So Gaming Gladiators really starting to pull away with this one. They're mid, so we'll see if they can get themselves a kill on a Noob. Omar over to the side, and Ace now farming pretty well as he has set himself up ahead.
Boyle on a mid lane.
They'll go to the Dream Coil, they'll get the kill on a Noob, they'll take out this Void Spirit, and that was what they were setting up with on that smoke. So, Gaming Gladiators. Hook, bite onto the Crystal Maiden. Tofu, he is in trouble. Aether Remnant lands. They will eventually have the damage, but it will take some time to get the kill here onto the Rubik. He had that Frostbite, and, well, his net worth was sitting pretty close here to the Snapfires before that death. Not a goal. Go and get this neutral camp, but for now, TP Dream Coil. There it is. Catching it just at the edge and getting a kill there out of the Snapfire once again, and he continues to struggle in terms of getting net worth.
He was so close to TPing out. Baraccio.
Start off with a hook or hope that Ace comes close enough where they can land a Frostbite. And they will. So now they've got the Mystic Flare, brings the Spider Wings in. They look to get the kill on Ace. They've got the Dream Coil down. They will get the finishing blow onto the Broodmother. They go to the Freezing Field. They have the hook on a Tofu. So some damage being done onto the Rubik. They'll get themselves a second kill. They hit the Aether Remnant onto Quinn. They've got the silence to follow it up, and they'll get themselves 3. Oh dear. Wow, that went really well for Ooredoo Thunders, and then immediately Omar disconnects. If he was lagging, he's got just about the same amount of gold as Quinn anyway. Despite that fact. And Nefrit, again, just forced to try and TP out. Goes to the mech, but the Dream Coil is down, and Duraccio's got himself an easy kill onto the Snapfire. Really nowhere for him to go. Can't get out of that one. Bottom lane, hook lands on a Tofu, Dismember, and not taking a lot of damage just yet, but they've got the silence. Eventually they'll get the kill. They go to the Freezing Field, but that's not landing on anything. Oh, I was looking at the Void Spirit. He has ended up getting that kill into the Void Spirit, though.
That point booster.
That was
making a difference.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Omar gets caught, but they've got the Yules. They're looking for the Aether Remnant. Omar's going to survive here. They've got the damage. Get the kill to Quinn again. The Infest on a Celery. Duraccio going the other way. They get the kill to Noob. They'll take out Nefri, but they've got the Dismember. It's onto this Life Stealer. Duraccio still trying to
now
fight.
They're in trouble.
It's going to end. TH2000 trying to TP out. And then damage just isn't quite there, but they will get a third at Corey. And, well, it looked good for a second when they killed Quinn, but then it all fell apart.
As soon as Duraccio joined with Radiance, they ate him. If you don't try, you're not going to hit anything. Right? Silence. They're going to be able to blow him up unless...
they do not hit the Aether Remnant again. They go to the Dream Coil. They're going to turn this one around. They'll look for Nefra with the Illusory Orb on him. Celery's got the dominating spree and popping out of the Infest to kill off Omar. So both of them go dominating, and again, Ooredoo Thunders, well, things feel very lackluster in the last 7 minutes of this.
Pretty much.
2,600 total health. Here he goes, just running him down, activates it, hook to try and get the save, but that's right, an ace. Effort's gonna survive for a second longer, but eventually dies to the Radiance burn of Duraccio, so now goes after Corey, but they've got the Dream Coil to follow it up to make sure that he can't run. They'll pop the Infest once again. Hook, but burn, burn, burn. And melt that ice away from Corey and get themselves another kill. They're running back TA2000 as well.
Nice play there from Duraccio. Invest his own.
Walk on by, and Ace will break the smoke. Send Spiderwings over.
This is a bad spot. They're underneath the ward.
Yeah, they've got that up on the high ground, and they get the kill into Omar. There's nowhere for him to go. Ace is going to get credit for that one. The Freezing Field is down. They get the kill into Tofu. They'll end up trading 1 for 1, but the Impetus shot's coming in onto the Crystal Maiden. They get the kill to Corey and take out a second. They've bought back here on Tofu. They want to get the finish in this game, most likely, and they'll blow up Noob. There was really nowhere for him to go, especially once the telekinesis hits. TA2000, he's showing himself up towards top with that rot, but you need to probably continue to try and go into Duraccio. I don't know if they're going to have the damage. They'll go to the Dismember, but look at the damage coming out onto TA2000. Like, this is coming from Celery. Celery, who's got himself a Hurricane Pike, and well, they'll get the kill to Corey. They'll look over at the rest, trying to get out of this. They assimilate. Noob up onto the high ground, lays down the Aether Remnant with the Silence landing, but Dyrachyo goes into the Manta. They've got the Dream Coil that's going to snap with the Cookie being popped by Nefrit. So TA2000, 4-staff back into the base. Dyrachyo chases him down and gets the kill. Quinn's got credit for that one. Ace gets credit for the kill on a Noob, and they don't have buyback on either the Pudge or the Void Spirit. But a Silence, a concussive shot, and some kisses the way of Quinn, and well, he'll be put to sleep with those kisses into the grave.
You gotta be careful. If you overextend, like you see Lifestealer dies immediately with...
And Ooredoo Thunders, they went with that smoke and over mid, and that fight didn't work out for them, but it does feel like they're down to one of their last fights or two. And it's going to start with Ooredoo going down to Dyrachyo.
Full combo to kill Crystal Maiden, Coil and Infest Bomb, just to be able to get a kill. It's going to be very difficult to land a hook with all...
They're actually wrapping around on them. They're going to go in with Quinn having the Infest, the Waning Rift, they'll pop the Infest, they'll look over at Nefrit, he'll pop the Guardian Greaves, but they've got the stun for the Centaur Creep. The Dream Coil's going to be down onto two of these heroes. They'll look over at the Crystal Maiden to get the kill on a Kaori. So now godlike for Dyrachyo, as Omar, he's away from his team, and well, now away from his team because he's in the grave. He's in a body bag. And it's looking like the rest of the team may join him in said body bag as the right click's coming with the BKB being popped by TH1000, but the Bastion is out from Dyrachyo. They'll buy back, so Omar out.
Stolen Dismember, and they're going to call it.
G. Doesn't even matter at that point. Game Gladiators going to even the series up at 1.
A bit of a rough game for them, I would say. This type of draft, we said after we saw it that it can look really rough, especially if you don't hit your timings. Crystal Maiden and Skywrath Mage, these two heroes, they don't play too